I am out and about on a nice, beautiful summer day here in Kelowna to do a vlog, as it's been a while. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to do my first bit right here. Because I remember years ago making this attempt, and it just, too many people were walking by. I decided to bail out. However, there's a lady in her yard here, so I don't want to be messing around. All right, instead of whatever, I just asked the lady if I could use her dock. And what I'll intend to do is just stand out on the dock and yeah. Hey guys, welcome back. It's been almost 3 months since my last video, and I have been kicking myself for that quite a bit. I honestly fell into that COVID depression. You know, everybody was basically canceling and everything was kind of shutting down, and I felt like there was nothing I could really do to stop that or prevent that. Not that that was necessarily a goal, but there wasn't anything I could do but wait. And so I will admit, if I were to be real frank about it, I haven't been doing good about it. Especially around the start, you know, especially when I'm doing a lot of research into this and I'm really trying to figure out, okay, what does this mean this year and the next year? And I mean, this isn't what this video is about, but I don't have I don't know what to tell you. You know, there's some good news and there's some bad news, and what it really means is a lot of changes coming. So in any case though, obviously I haven't been as productive as I was hoping that I was going to be at this time. However, I have been doing a lot of thinking and strategizing about what I should probably do next, and that's kind of what I'm working on right now. I still don't have a magic bullet in it. I still don't, you know, can't say tomorrow I'm running with it, but I think whatever that is what I need to do to change. In any case though, it's beautiful. Let's go find another location and keep at her. All right, that's pretty cool. Just talking to I think he's local, but he does a lot of travel work. But he does marketing for, you know, real estate and whatnot. Beautiful day. He's actually doing the this place over here on the end. Walked by this a million times in the last couple of years, if that's mathematically plausible. Either way, I got a beautiful view. I fancy myself living here. Well, ain't this interesting? Whoa. Well, I hate to break some rules, but I don't see this to be an immediate safety concern, so I'm gonna do my thing anyway. Alright, I have to laugh at myself. I actually fell right there. I had my tripod that kind of caught the railing. It's a 2x4 and it was kind of flexing a lot more than I thought it was. Bang. I'm an old man now. You know what I like about this place is there's lots of potential. There's lots of angles to do video logging, but as you can see, there's people here all the time, and that's always the hard part. Yeah, in any case, I couldn't get them to budge. I tried to diplomatically suggest, hey, are you gonna be but they wanted that spot just as much as I did. Too bad they're too young though, because I may have I don't know what I would have done, but not much that I can do when they're high schoolers. Any case though, I think I'm going to just live with this corner over here and just set up and I don't know, try. All right, so I had a little bit of competition with some space that I wanted to do this part in, but we'll see how it goes. So I've been doing a lot of reflecting on a lot of things since COVID has started. I mean, as I've mentioned, it's slowing everybody down, and it's really not a good time for a lot of things. However, the world still turns. There's still a need for what I do. But my approach in it was, I was going to aim for the tourism industry. Let's show what Kelowna's good for fun and entertainment and the sights to be seen. And I just figured that'd be a really good branding strategy or a concept to get some work with Kelowna's good stuff. Giving up over there?
Oh yeah, it's all yours if you still want it.
I probably might make my way over there. In any case though, I've been doing a lot of reflecting on what I want to do with Kelowna's good stuff. Like, I spent well over a year kind of figuring out and engineering the strategy on how I was going to approach that. And with COVID-19 kind of coming in, it really knocked all that to pieces. So I need to expand that into other fields, if you will. It's essentially, I've always had the interest in marketing anybody that is local and whatnot, but I never figured all of those, or a lot of those potential projects would fit into the Kelowna's good stuff branding. So I need to expand on that. And I'm kind of okay with it now, but I wasn't originally. What I really would like to do is collaborate with a bunch of other local people that are kind of in the same boat. I think there's a lot of content creators, digital marketers, and the works that are trying to do everything too independently. There's like a bit of an art form and a science to it all. And I think the art form, or the art side of what we do, it's very easy to attach our egos to it and have to say, well, this is the way I want to do it. And, I can't imagine working with somebody else to share that same vision. But in reality, we have to create a product. It has to have, an ABCD workflow, and it has to be duplicatable. We have to be able to do, it's not so much the person as so much as the process. And I believe that, if we had the right team, it'd be a lot more efficient, and we'd actually be able to provide a service that has the market value. I got somebody coming. How you doing? And this is why I like to use my green screen, because I can just get the background and then do this in my living room. But it's not nearly as authentic. It doesn't look nearly as good. All right, so the girls have left. I saw them walk by while I was doing my thing. They came out wearing a lot less than they were coming in. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to that spot. So I got this area here. It's gonna set up, and in the meantime, I'm gonna let this one roll. All right, so I got a good point and a bad point I gotta make about what I gotta do. The bad one is I have to do my best to try to figure, if I'm working with somebody or a company, right? I have to do my best to try to assess whether or not they're gonna be around this year. I mean, the rough numbers, this is just a rough number. A lot of people are estimating about half of all businesses are going to be shutting down. Not just here in Kelowna, but as a general COVID consequence. It is what it is. I don't know, there's nothing anybody can do to fix that. I don't even have any ideas. When the markets change that drastically, what can you do? So I don't want to go in and make a promise that I can't keep. And that's what I think is holding me back a little bit too. I don't want to go talk to a company and go, you know what, yada yada, marketing, yada yada yada. If I have any doubt, or if I believe that, I have to call it what it is. So on the plus side, at least for me and what I'm getting into and whatnot, is I'm starting to see that rebound quite a bit. Relatively speaking, the entire industry has been sitting on their hands for the last couple of months, but in the last month or so, it's the video marketers that are coming back strong. A lot of my background contacts, if you will, they're starting to fill up their agendas again. And the reason is because there's a lot of businesses that realize that they have to take their business online. And there's nothing more powerful than a good video that illustrates what people do and how they do it. And there's a lot of little things that you can do with video to make that work. Text just doesn't sell anymore. Brochures just don't sell. You go to a website and you can see a page full of content, It's great for skimming through and whatnot, but there's no emotions. There's no, you know, people sell on emotions. People buy on emotions. There's no emotions in text. Video can do that. So I do see that even though I'm still kind of struggling to get my next job, if you will, I do see that it's a traction thing. Once I start getting it going, I won't have a problem staying going. But like I mentioned before, I just don't want to help the wrong people out if there's nothing I believe I can do to help them. All right, so I'm gonna try to find another location to shoot my ending in. All right, so I have one last finishing bit, and I have to admit, I don't know where I'm going to shoot it. Because in my mind's eye, all the good spots are taken. But let's go investigate. Let's go see if we find something good. So this would be a good spot if I had it all to myself for a while. But this is right in the middle of a trail here, so there's somebody here. How you doing? Enjoying the shady part of the day?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's kind of like, the sun out, let's go! And then you get out there and you're like, where do I go now? I think I got an idea where I'm going to go, because it's going to be a dead end. And all right, this looks like as good a place as any. And hopefully this guy won't make too much of a noise. So I'll just set up here and do my thing. All right, I gotta end this at some point here because it's really hard to shoot at the beach and it's public and it's hot out here. It's like 30 degrees. So anyway, I just want to wrap up and say I have one more vlog that I'm going to be uploading right after this one. And this one's going to be a little bit longer, I'll warn you. But this one goes through basically what I've learned with working with the businesses so far. I think I cover about a dozen or so examples and just kind of like, this is what happened and this is what I learned. So yeah, if you're interested in watching that, definitely give that a go. Other than that, have yourself a good one. I'm certainly gonna go and make the most of the rest of my day with editing to finish. But anyway, take care.